Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. So today's video we are going to be creating this look with some new products. They're not new to me because I have been using them for a couple of days, but if you want to see how I created this look, please stay tuned. Okay, so I am going to be prepping my skin with the Bobbi Brown Enriched vitamin enriched face base. I don't have anything going, just a moisturizer. Your girl had to slay her hair today. I'm trying to wear less buns so that I can prevent breakage on one side of my hair. So I would definitely be washing my hair after this. Okay, first we are going to start off with brows. So I'm going to be using this new Fenty brow MVP in the shade Universal. I won't say this is new for me because I've been using it in my kit. I do like it because it's a wax. This is what it looks like. And then go right back through it. And you guys seen me do my brows before, so we just gonna zoom past this. You definitely want to set your brows with some powder, especially using the wax, just so that they don't move, they stay in place. But this brow gel is pretty good, but not moving. It definitely stays in place all day. Okay, now that my brows are done, I am going to start color correcting with the Tilbury color corrector in the shade 3. I really like this product. It's super creamy. I do want to try out some more color correctors though. So we're just gonna pat that on there. Remember, you do not need to use a lot. Okay, for the star of the show, we're gonna be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filt'r Skin Finish foundation stick in the shade Gingerbread. So I've actually been using this foundation stick for the last couple of days and I actually like it. I usually stay away from cream products. I don't know why, I just don't. It's just not my go-to. I prefer a liquid. I can move with that more easily. This may seem like a lot, but we're going to blend this out. And we're also going to be using this new brush. It's by NYX Cosmetics. It's their Buffer Foundation Brush. I've been seeing Jackie Aina use this brush, so I just wanted to try it out. And we just gonna go. It actually blends out really good, which that's what I really like about it. And it stays for a long time. You just have to make sure you set it, but it stays for a long time. So we're just blending this out. I'm still gonna go over it with a sponge, of course, but I want to try out this brush, which is fire. I have been trying out the Rare Beauty foundation, but I don't think that foundation is a good fit for me. I like that it's like a natural finish, but I think it might be too watery, or it just doesn't mix with how I do my makeup. Because yesterday it was rubbing off. I don't know what that was about, but we gonna get that together. Okay, I'm just gonna take my sponge and just go over everything to push that product in. And I feel like I have been sleeping on Huda Beauty products because why is that foundation sticks so fire. I never tried any of her setting powders or her contour creams neither. So I think I want to cop those and try it out. Maybe do a Huda Beauty review, just nothing with her products, because I think I just been sleeping on it. Okay, now that that's done, we are going to go in with the concealer. We're just gonna lay it out so that it sits for a minute before we blend it out. First, I'm gonna go in with my McGrath Concealer in the shade 21. We're just gonna put a little bit here and here. Now the other concealer we're gonna use is the Beauty Blender Bounce Concealer in the shade 10 Amber. I think I like this concealer. Like I said in the last video, I just don't care for the applicator. I think it's shaped weird, or maybe I'm just not used to it, I don't know. But the concealer is bomb, I'm not even gonna lie. So we're just gonna put this where we want a little extra brightness. I got this one in a brighter shade just to give me a little highlight, you know, always, instead of being so basic. We're gonna let that sit first before I blend it out. And we're gonna actually use the Loreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer as a contour. And this is in the shade 420 Cocoa. I've been sleeping on this too, y'all. I really need to get it together. I be scared to try out new stuff because I don't want it to not work, if that makes sense. That's what I'd be scared of. But this concealer is bomb. I see what they was raving about. So I just put some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take a Real Techniques contouring brush and just put it around my edges. I mean, around my forehead and stuff. Just like that. And you really only need a little, like they be saying in the videos. A little goes a long way. Trust me, because I went overboard with this. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, okay. So we're just gonna blend this out. Remember to always blend, blend, blend. And I like that these products are very dewy and to make my skin look like skin. So that makes me feel real snatched, you know? Snatched. I look natural, I look dewy, I look healthy. How about them? We're gonna use those words right there. So I just like to wrap it around my cheek right here, just like this, and bring it back. And then we're gonna take that Beauty Blender and just blend it out. Okay, now that we got that blended out, we're gonna blend out this highlight. Yes, your girl is looking snatched already. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of that first concealer and just go right here to give me a little bit more of a chiseled cheeks, you know. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So the setting powders we're gonna use the Laura Mercier Translucent, and I also decided to give the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder another chance in the shade, is it Butter? I believe it's Butter. So I'm gonna actually mix those together, and I'm gonna set it with a brush. Cause lately when I've been mixing it and setting it with a sponge, it just been looking a little crazy. So we're gonna tap that in, push the product in with the brush, just like that. I kind of like the brush too, because it gives you a little bit more control of where you put the powder at. And I'm not really a baker, so this is bomb for me. Just right right there on the high points of my face. Put some right here in the middle. And we're also gonna carve out those cheeks. I'm actually gonna use the sponge for that part. Carve out those cheeks with some powder. Ooh, that's a lot of powder, y'all. I wasn't expecting to have that much powder. I don't want to set my face with too much powder because I don't want to get to look super matte. That is not the look I'm going for. Okay. And we're just gonna push this in. Okay, for bronze, I'm gonna use my Nars bronzer in the shade Casino. Remember, this product right here, you do not need to use a lot. I'm pre-warning you now. If you ain't seen in the last video, my forehead was super contoured, okay? You do not need to use a lot. I'm gonna use a smaller brush to contour my nose. Woo! If you ever feel like your nose contour is off the chain, just blend it out with that sponge. Just keep blending, blending, blending. Okay, bam. It looks good again. Cause the girl was a little worried, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some cream blush from Fenty Beauty in the shade Cool Berry. And I'm gonna just use a Smashbox brush and just gonna pop this on my cheeks. If you ever feel like you went ham with the blush again, use your sponge. I've been liking that blushy look lately, so I think that's bomb. I think it's bomb. Okay, for the most part, we set the that foundation stick, but if you want a little extra coverage, don't be scared to set it right here. I'm going to set it with my Bareminerals powder, face powder, in the shade Latte. I think this may be too dark for me, but we could use a little bit, just a little bit. Just tap it around here, and we're gonna put it a little bit right here. Gonna blend this too, and then I'm going to spray my face just so that the powders can melt into my skin. And we're just gonna tap it in with the sponge again. So for the eyes, we're gonna keep it simple. I decided to pull out my Natasha Denona palette in the mini sunset. This is what it looked like. So I'm just gonna go in with the first shade right here, and we're just gonna pack this all over the crease area, just like that, and start doing sweeping motions. We're gonna buff it out high here, but keep it low here, just so that brow bone can pop some more. Okay, just like that. Okay, just gonna keep it soft. I think I'm gonna just use that one color in the crease, and then I'm going to go in with this one right here, this shimmer right here. And I'm gonna just use my finger to place that on the lid, just like that. And we're gonna bring it up high too. Bam. It may look bright, but it's not that bright, trust me. And then we're just gonna clean up the edges with a little bit more of that first color that we use. And just buff it up here. And don't be scared to go over the edge with more color. That's how you make it look blended. Just like that. we're actually going to use an Anastasia brush from one of the palettes, and I'm just going to put that first color on my lower lash line. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to put on some brown eyeliner from Pat McGrath in the shade Black Coffee. Yep. Just gonna tight line. I'm gonna take that same brush from Anastasia and blend it out, the liner, just to give us a little bit more definition. Okay, next we are going to put on some mascara. This mascara is actually new. It is the Lancôme Idol Lash. This is what it looked like. I got the travel size just so I can try it out. And so far, I think I actually like it. It's like my top 3. Pat McGrath is number 1. Too Faced Better Than Sex is number 2. And this comes in at a strong 3. It fills my lashes up. It makes them look not too thick, but it does make them look longer and fuller. So it's beautiful. My boyfriend was like, "You got on lashes?" He never knows because I don't wear lashes like that. Okay, so we're gonna put the lashes on and I will be right back. Okay, now that we got the lashes on, they look fire. Okay, these are my favorite lashes from Velour. They are in the style Would I Lie. These are my favorite because they're super natural looking. They give you a little extra oomph, and they're easy to pop on because you don't have to trim them. That's why I love them so much. So now that we got that on, we're gonna add a little bit of highlight from Nars. It's the Orgasm collection. That's the highlight. It's a loose powder. It's kind of pinky, but I like it. I'm going to use whatever's on the lid. Definitely got to get that nose, girl. Just a little bit on the high points. And I'm just going to tap over that with the sponge. And for the last and final step, we are going to do our lips. I am going to use a oldie but a goodie. I am going to use the, the Nars lip pigments. So I'm going to take my chestnut liner and line my lips. Okay, the lip color I'm using is Le Freak. And it's such a cute color and it's kind of matte, so I'm gonna put lip gloss on top of it. Hold on, I might not put no lip gloss on top of this. It's a little cute. That's because I haven't used it in so long. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on. Why not? And this is the Huda Beauty lip gloss in Angelic. Just put it in the center. It has a little glitter in it. So we're just gonna use this in the center. I'm actually going to take a brush to blend it out too. Okay, lip color. And I'm going to spread myself one more time. This time I'm not going to tap it with the sponge, just gonna air it a little bit. I don't know where my fan is, so we just gonna have to do what it do. And here we have the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have fun making it for you guys, just trying to test out some new products since I always just stay in my lane. That's what we're gonna say that is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.